Sincerely apologize to the teams that were tasked with following me today, because there were more than one, around federal buildings around town, and I took you on a circus ride today. I dumped some of you down by the East River, some in East LA, some down even as far as like Little Tokyo. I rode everywhere, from like USC through all of downtown, and just was shaking tails all day long. Because one thing I don't like about tails, well, there's several, but they don't wake my dog. Oh my God. Going to my new tails in Hollywood. Do I look like an ad for safe sex in the rain? We could try it. Works for me. Oh, I love all four of you. Oh, that's a whole nother conversation. I loved all four of you. All four.
God bless you, man.
Oh, you too, brother. You too. What do you do, brother? What do you do? Thank you. Thank you, brother. Oh, so sweet. The man just in the rain. And I made him laugh when I made him laugh. Just hand me some money. He said, God bless you. Sort of laugh. He felt sorry for the old prophylactic. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was a random act of kindness with kind wishes. God bless you, man. I know, maybe you recognize it. It doesn't matter. It's the act. And bless him. Because I didn't ask him for anything at all. Except this opinion on how goofy I looked with this on. And when he came out, he, well, you saw what happened. I've had people walk up to me and hand me large sums of money and collector's items, or people like Charlie Sheen through sources have me found and given me amazing stuff. Unfortunately, Charlie, people jacked that shit, and I would love to see you after this many years and somebody lost both of them. They were that back from the meetings. Yeah, that's what it's called. You know, team referring to you and yeah, Chicken Big Hurry and Lost Boys. And you know who would be good too for one of those places? You know, I haven't seen him in years. And a lot of people we used to hang with. I miss you guys, and I'd like to see you before I leave the country. It's been a lot of years, and there's a lot of catching up to do. We've all been through hell and back in our own ways. And oh God, I can just go down the list of people. Sean Penn, I'd like to see you before I go. I'd love to talk to George Clooney again before I go. And Robert Downey Jr. and so many people. So many wonderful people I have been blessed to know, to spend personal time with, to learn from, and to share with, and create with, and have personal time with, and some of the most wonderful moments of my life have been here in Hollywood over the last 2 centuries and nearly 6 decades of being here in person. I've also traveled the world doing my other stuff at your wheel. You don't need to belabor any of that right now. It's about the moment in Hollywood nights, Hollywood Walk of Fame. I have walked this scene so many times backwards, forwards. We have so many spots, you know, Capitol Records, Avalon, which used to be the Palace, and many other key places where I've performed, learned, or been part of over the history of their institution. And, you know, if somebody ever wants to pay for the $10 million, whatever it is, to give me a star, you know, you can pick the categories, or just a really nice guy. I really, it's not about what's on that star so much, except that I existed at one point. It's more about sending the message of, as Casey Kasem used to say, keep reaching for the stars and keep your feet on the ground. And Casey, thanks for the moments I spent with you and your family and your wife over the years. The times of watermelon, shadow, Lucas, Garen. Am I consenting to be on this film? And others. I'm sorry, I got to mess with them. And by the way, I'm not consenting to be in your film unless you're licensing it through one of my companies, because I do own all the names and licenses. Thanks to Mark Griffin, I decided to never give that up and be my own entity at every network, and that was part of my franchise, that I was not only working at the network and consulting the network and running network O&Os and flying around the world doing news stories undercover for networks and other research and development and computer systems. I was also working with different global government intelligence and other things to do the magic I do, which is beyond most of your, excuse me, comprehension. Wake up, please. Watch where you're walking. I don't break for people. I just run them over. You need to pay attention to the world, people. It's not everyone's responsibility to coddle you forever. It's sometimes stop being an adult baby and get off your ass and pick up after yourself and take responsibility for your part in the world today. Are you making it better? Are you part of the problem? Think about it for a second. What is your role in all of this? My goodness. Excuse me, can I follow both of you home because you're so hot, sexy, or should I just leave now? Excuse me, coming through. I mean, it'd be fun for me. Come on, what do you got to lose? I'm certain it's not certain things. Never mind. I don't need to go there. I made my point. Oh, I'm having fun in Hollywood. It's been a long time since I just let go up here like this. And I needed this today. I needed this for me. You is going to be the benefactor of Kurt being himself. And if you don't like it, change the channel. Stop complaining. And if you do like it, then show your support. No one's making me do anything. I know. They made me do it. You had a choice. You could have said no. You could have taken a stand. You could have drawn a line. So you do have a part, even when you're a victim. And if you take a stand and you get hurt, at least, bless you, you took a stand. And damn them for taking away your right to take a stand. It is wrong when you violate other people's free will to say no. You may not agree, they may be your employee, but they're not your bitch. They're not your slave. They are struggling to make it just like everybody else, or working hard to make it better, just like some of you. But for you to undermine them because you're just self-righteous and the boss, and every time you throw on your ass for a moment, it doesn't make you invincible. It doesn't make you God. It just makes you a raging asshole. Well, people said it was probably one of the most difficult posts they had. They also learned the most and did their best. Because I always challenged everyone I worked with to be the best they could be every day. And there was no excuse for being mediocre when you're at one of the best facilities on the planet. And if you didn't believe that, what are you here for? If you don't believe in what you're doing, why are you doing it? Because I told you to, or for a paycheck, or because you're too lazy to get up your ass and get educated and do something else? What victim excuse do you have for being the sloth you are? Listen, folks, if you're overweight, maybe you should set down your intake. Maybe you should talk to somebody beyond somebody just handing a bunch of pills making you dumb and stupid and sicker. Big pharmacies, big business doesn't give a shit about humans. They're just numbers. They don't get paid for giving you this food, this air, this water. They get paid for going it down. producing at the least cost to make all those margins or whatever they have to put in. I don't know about you, but I'm from Michigan. I don't like DDT in my milk. I don't want sewage and chemicals in my water from Michigan. I don't need 3 Mile Island in my neighborhood if I want my lakes. There are things that we are doing that we know are harmful and wrong, and we lie about it more than the tobacco industry. And we use a line about cures. We've known cancer's cured so many things, and cannabis has cured so many things, from cancer to other known diseases and disorders that we've deposited from generations. We know that other things like LSD increases intelligence, but you can spend a life in prison for it, and it says attempted murder, reckless endangerment, or pick a gun, or pick your nose. Maybe it's time we start doing it. Well, here's a good one. DMT, naturally produced by the body at birth and through life and death. It helps enhance positive euphoria and other LSD-type intelligence enhancements. But also can get you in prison for a long time. Synthetics that can kill you, you can overdose from. Misdemeanors, actually prescribed, abuse, misuse, oh, we're so sorry. How long do you keep swallowing this shit before you finally let it go? Oops, there it is. Can't you hear the cries of Atlantis or Babylon Palace? Or are you not big ranted with yourself? Go finger. And if you haven't heard a word I said, you just see my lips moving and you hear a lot of ambient noise. Those are really focus. Always be focused. Rock you like a hurricane. Rock you, I'm never feeling a different calling all of a sudden. I really, honestly didn't think I was coming in here for the weekend or next week. But then based on intel I picked up about stuff going on here and other parts of the city and advice I received from competent professionals who I didn't feel like were really throwing me into the next fucking bus. I was supposed to go further from here, but I decided I'm being called here right now. So I'm just following the journey because I did this morning. That's a place. I'm just looking at my guy and say, yo, how do you want me? I'm so empty. I'm so depleted. I've given so much. And I feel like I'm so off course. Help me realize what I'm still supposed to be doing here. I mean, I'm supposed to be here. And lights have been going up all day. I have gone places that I just decided to keep going further than I had planned, and ended up in different areas of the city where there were people who still recognized me and knew who I was, but were so polite about it. It wasn't like, yo, what have you been up to? Or anything. It was kind of like a wink or a nod or a bob or answering some questions and a smile and, you know, wishing me well. And yet, both souls knew the truth. The truth I don't have to explain. The truth from those who get it and those who have been following the silent army of people who are here to save fallen angels and help the peace. And for the rest of you reptilians, aliens, human beings, snitches, bitches, witches, and other life forms. If you choose not to get it this time, this is round 7. We do not go to round 8 from here. It's either get it right or end the fun. Free will run riot is one of the worst sins of all of creation. If you think you can play someone else's God or be better than them, or you think that you have the right to take someone else, really? You want to run me over? What are you doing here? This guy, pay the fuck attention. Seriously, pay attention. What is it with you jackasses who have driving licenses in Los Angeles who think it's okay to run people over, do crimes with them, and fuck with them when they're in bike lanes, leaving crosswalks, and have the right of way? Especially down in beach communities. Seriously, some of you are going to find me coming through your windshield if you don't wait the fuck up. Jesus. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
You got his attention. Oh, fuck, yeah, my attention too. I saw that going on in the little article. What is it with you that thinks you are so entitled that you can come up behind someone and like blowing a horn and trying to spook them or fuck with them or calling, running them over and screaming out your window, blah, 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 blah. What is it with you people? Where did you jerk off to get your manners? Out of a sewer ditch? Deep from the bowels of Uranus? Pull your proverbial righteous gangster heads out of your ass, because I am going to start hurting you if you keep this shit up. I'm tired of being hit by cars, and I've been hit by cars, hit and run at like 30 miles an hour, and flew 200 feet in the air and should be clinically dead. No, I'm the guy that you're going to keep trying to kill, and I'm going to come back until I'm done with this mission. So, get used to it. We've tried so many times, and someone you think the jackass is going to pull together. Who's the next round? Step on up, let's get this game started. I'm done with assholes. Can I be any more clear in everything that comes with them? Stitches, breaches, witches, particles, leeches, parasites, scum suckers, abusers, users. Your self-righteous, self-indulgent, over piglet types. You swine who dine. Don't kill me yet, asshole! Watch where you're driving. Coming through. Thank you. And I do not break threshold. I don't. If you hear me screaming coming through, and I'm on your left, and giving all kinds of other signs, and you still keep standing there or walk right into my path, what do you think is really going to happen at some point? I may spare your life, or you could have your life ended. Because sometimes I'm coming through at 25, 30 miles an hour, and you're just being a dumbass. And I got a metal horse I'm riding on. Who do you think wins that? Your hips or me? I may come down, but I'm taking it with me. Because you were being an asshole and walked right into my path. Are you that directionally challenged or just being that fucking dumb, self-obsessed? Oh, I'm frightened now. Which way did I go? The wrong way? Come on! Wake the fuck up, Grace Kelly, dumb shit. And that's not a stab at a relative. She was amazing as an actress and a princess. And I'm blessed to know their family, and I've spent time with them over the years. Truly, I've always felt like I wanted the best of the world. Lisa, we're in Beverly Hills. The royal family from Monaco has always had a special place in my heart. I think I've said that to you personally before. From the top to the bottom. Anyway, I'm battling now. I'm going to take a break for your sake.